Hey, this is Catherine, owner of Phantom Designs and Skin Dealer on Instagram. Today I'll be showing you how to make this edit with apps. The apps you're going to need are Superimpose, Photoshop Touch, and Fonto. First, we're going to go into Superimpose, load a blank color as your background. I use black. Then we want to import your skinned picture on top of as the foreground. I will put the skin that I use in the description. Next, we want to go to Masks and use the Magic Wand tool and select everything that we don't want. So I'm just going to go in here and select all the crowd, and sometimes it will take a chunk out of something that I do want, for instance his shoulder here. And so what I can do is paint that back in using the eraser tool, go over it like that, or next time I could just lower the threshold of the Magic Wand tool and so it won't take out as much next time. I'm going to skip ahead so you don't have to watch me mask. So once you've finished masking, you want to go to your Home tab here, click the Export button, and save as Mask PNG. That will save what you've cut out. Then you want to go into Photoshop Touch, open up your skinned picture that is not masked, so that would be this one right here. Click Add. Next, you want to import your PNG that you just masked in Superimpose. Click Add. After that's finished loading, you want to make this exactly or a little bit more over the player. You want to match it up exactly so you cannot see the original background. This may be tricky. You just have to try it a few times and you can always go back and fix it later. So once you think you've got it correct, go in, click the check mark, then make your original image black and white by clicking the sliders or the adjustment tool, black and white, and it will make the background black and white. Next, we're going to create an empty layer above the original background, but below the player PNG that we've placed on top of it. This will be for the gradient. Once it's done that, click Done, and click the ampersand sign here, Gradient, and we're going to find, you're going to click the black and white gradient here, click the color palette here, and click the white, and click the color that you want in the gradient as the top color. And the final one is going to be a white, of course. You can click just the white button right here. I would make this darker than you think it needs to be, because once we get the blend mode in, that will make it lighter. So I would like to do a darker so this will not happen. Once you found something you like, click the check mark and click this little overlay button here and change the blend mode to overlay. That gives it the opacity so you can see also the original background. As you can see, there's a little bit of black around him, so I'm going to fix that by moving him just to cover that up. It doesn't have to be exact. No one's going to see unless you point it out, so don't worry about it too much. Once you've found a place where you like him, we're going to save this project. This is important in case your Photoshop app crashes. Then we're going to go into Fonto and type our text. What you want to do is find a plain image. I use this blackish gray here, and write your text. For this I used Louder. The font is Avenir Next Heavy. To get the full Nike effect, you want to do it in all caps and with a period at the end. Click Done. Make sure the font is in white. Move, center it, click Done, and save. Then we're going to go back into Superimpose, and again, select your black background as then your text as your foreground. And we're going to go into the masks panel and use this color range tool to get all the dark gray out of here. Once we've done that, save it again as a PNG. This way we can put it right into PS Touch and set the blend mode to overlay. Click the little plus arrow, photo layer, and choose the text that we just masked out. So make sure it is not on the gray background you put it on, but it's on the color of the PS Touchback. Just make sure it's the PNG that you just saved. Once it's loaded, you can make it smaller, put it wherever you'd like, click the check mark, then, as I said, put it to overlay, and move it wherever you would like it. We also need the directional blur that is in the original edit. To do that, you need to do FX, directional blur. To get it going left to right, you have to have the angle set at 0 and play around with the blur to get it noticeable but not too much. I found that around 30 pixels works for this image. So you click the check mark. As you can see, it's a little pixely. So to fix that, you want to go back into FX and use the Gaussian blur to kind of smooth that out. As you can see, it already looks a lot smoother to give a loud feel. After we've done that, you want to import your watermark. To get all the black out, I'm going to use the magic wand tool and select all the black in here. You want to turn off this contiguous so it will select all the black even inside the letters. And to get rid of that, you want to click this tool here and cut. And there you have. You can deselect by doing that. And again, set this one to overlay and position it wherever you would like. I suggest in the corner so it's not affecting the image. To save, click the back arrow, click save. That just saves the project. It does not save the actual image. To save it as a picture, you need to click this export button and hit save to camera roll. Make sure you are saving it as a JPEG and select which one you want to be saved. Click OK. Thank you for 10K and thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed.